What's going on, everybody? We got a Cup of Nations battle here between Bobi, who's playing as Massilia, and Morr, who's playing as Armenia. Let's get right to it. Take a quick sneak peek at the armies here. I'll go through them once we actually get on the battlefield here. We'll take a look. Yeah, so Massilia and Armenia, very interesting faction. I think Massilia's gotta be one of the best factions in the tournament. I'll be straight up. Like, the combination of barbarian and civilized Greek units is so powerful. The swords will limit them, the max limit on swords, but you can still make do with it by bringing in the amazing Massilian hoplites, of which he has brought 4. 4 Massilian hoplites. We got a line of 3 Celtic warriors and 2 axe warriors, 1 on each flank. Got 5 more Massilian hoplites, 2 levy free. It looks like on each flank a Hippeus lancer and a Massilian cav. Yeah, that's there, and another Hippeus lancer and Massilian cav. So 3 Massilian cav, 3 Hippeus lancers, and also 3 Celtic slingers. So this is what I'm talking about. The versatility is insane. Massilian cav's so good in melee, really weak armor though, only 35. So it's gonna be weak against missiles here. We can already see Armenia with some horse archers, 1 on each flank. He's divided his army in half from the get-go. We've got, looks like, 2 Persian cav and an Eastern cataphract, and then a royal cataphract, a Persian cav, and a Persian cav. So 1 cataphract, 1 royal cataphract, 4 Persian cav. Then we have over here Eastern slinger, 4 Eastern slingers, 1, 2, looks like 4 Eastern spears, I'd presume. However, no, it looks like only 3 Eastern spears. 1 hillman, 2 Cartly axemen. Over here, 1 Cartly axeman, 2 Cartly axemen. Okay, so he's brought 3 Eastern spears, 1 hillman, 4 Persian cav, 4 slingers, 4, no, I guess 2 horse archers, 4 Persian cav, 1 cataphract, 1 royal cataphract. Interesting split from his army. When opponents do this, it's obviously because they have the skirmish advantage. I'd suggest doing that. Go one way. Because the reasoning here is that you can get all your forces, all your cav especially, to one side of the battlefield before he can. He's got to go all the way across here. And especially if you can cut them off with like your infantry, then it becomes super helpful. And he's doing just that. Leaving a small force to like delay on this flank, and then look, he's collapsing. However, Morr realizes of the threat and is going to pull off and immediately starts to rotate over. So that was a really good anticipation. As soon as all the cabs started mobilizing and most of the infantry, Morr was like, I gotta get out of here and remobilize my force here. That's exactly what he's done. However, I'm not sure if Bobi's going to go through with this charging in here. It's a bit aggressive. Could get countercharged by the cataphracts and Persian cav. Wouldn't want that, so yeah, he's actually going to still go for it here. Yeah, and this is actually worth it, because with all this cabin support, if you can get 3 of these cav off the field immediately by just like choking them with Massilian cav as well, that could be super helpful. He's actually going to get the charge, but only on Eastern Spearmen. So very good counter charge coming in from the cataphracts, but these Celtic warriors are so quickly in support. 2 Persian cav and a cataphract have charged in here. Meanwhile, these Hippeus lancers get a lot of kills, but not on great units. Basically killed a hillman and an Eastern spear. And I'm not sure how well this is going to go. He's got to get his Hippeus lancers out. He does realize that at least, and he does run them away, but at massive cost. On this side, less cost because he brought in a Celtic warrior to soak up all the damage. So that was good. Now he's going to bring in his spears, but the problem is you can just Morr can just reset his forces. He's basically lost nothing because there's nothing to force them to stay in the fight, and that's what cav can do, especially melee cav that can stay in the fight longer. So Morr's done a good job of winning this early engagement. Now he's going to turn and just fight these Celtic warriors, just finish them off. But can he get his heavier units, his sturdier units in here? The axe warriors will be really good against these Cartly axemen because they have high armor, but the good thing about that is that the Cartly axemen will not be good against the axe warriors because they don't have that high armor. Anyway, Persian cav charges in here. Hippeus lancers actually got the first charge, and they did a lot of damage here to 2 units, a Cartly and a hillman. And this time, unlike last time, there's a lot of support, and it's coming in now here. 2 Massilian hoplites. Hippeus lancers can just bolt and be fine. But meanwhile, there's such a good opportunity for Morr to just crush. Look, this entire flank is just gone. He didn't move him. He didn't move him up. So now they're out of the fight, and he's forced to deal with just this. If Morr was quicker on his feet here, could just sweep through here and win half the fight. However, it looks like he's content to just shoot with his slingers. It's not necessarily a bad thing. You don't want to overcommit and then get yourself wrapped by this flanking forces, but I think you should at least commit a couple cav units in here. Now, anyways, Persian cav are trying to get out. Base Lancers will come in, but they're not actually getting a charge or anything. And now here comes the flank from Morr. A bit delayed though, and that gives these guys a lot closer opportunities. Meanwhile, this Horse Archer is getting shot at, probably. Yeah. Celtic Slinger's getting some kills up in there. Oh, 2 cavalry units are chasing after this one Horse Archer, and their Massilian cav, with their low armor, Horse Archers are going to actually have a field day in shooting them down if Fire at Will was on. Looks like it's not, though. So that is getting a little bit of respite to these Massilian cav. This one needs to come back and help out, though, before the counter. If it's flank, you literally, all you need to do here is with your shock cav, just charge in one time, pull out, and you've won this part of the battle. It's still close, though, even without that, and so these skirmishers are going to have a field day firing into this blob, but he needs his infantry support. Otherwise, the infantry will turn the tide of the battle against these cataphracts and Persian cav. But if he can continue to just get them out of the fight, he'll be fine. Partly Axeman doing a lot of damage, but he needs to do something about this blob. He needs to either kill everything in it, or avoid it. Because if he doesn't avoid it, he's going to die to it. And all these cav are actually going to die right here. Like, unless he pulls them out, and that's like most of his armies. This is a crucial mistake. He killed like a small Hippias Lancer here. That was just annoying. Then just back out, run away. Or commit your entire shock cav force from the left flank over to finish off this part of the battle. Because look what's left. Hoplites against cav. At least though, he can now pull out safely with this Masillian, with this guy's dead. He is getting great flanking fire though, but you don't. You want to keep this flanking fire up, but you don't want your cav to be the ones sacrificing themselves to keep the flanking fire up. Masillian cav was going for a good idea. Oh, he's gonna catch this unit here. Morr's micro there was a little off. However, he needs to use an opportunity. It's not good, but he needs to get these back rear shots, and that's exactly what he's doing. So he's doing a good job of using his skirmishers well. Meanwhile, though, look, Royal Cataphracts lost 8 men to the slinger fire. So poor micro is becoming. Look at this though. Again, 2 cav out of the fight. Right now, the Masillian player, Bobi, only has this 1 cav unit alive. It's literally his only cav unit that's anywhere close to the battle. Meanwhile, 5 cav units on the flank, on the fight for Armenia, which means you have to use them so effectively right now. You need to crush this. If you crush this part, it's literally just slingers and 2 Masillian hoplites against the world, against literally all these cataphracts. It's over at that point. But if you don't crush them right here with these cavalry right now by charging in, you've actually lost yourself the battle because he's lost all of his infantry. And he's coming close to the red line, which means he's not going to be able to escape much longer. Second wind popped on the general, so smart. It will allow him to really get close here and close distance. He's got to make the charge to help his archers escape. Cav charge coming in here, but why from the front? Still do a lot of damage, but it's not as effective as it could be. Oh, slipping this Persian cabin through here, but he's going to have to get a counter charge here, or it's not going to be good. He's getting hemmed in from all sides. He had the opportunity to win this game, and he still does by wrapping these 2 units, charging from all sides, and then that's the only chance he has to win the game. And using this Cartly Axeman to bog down these guys, and then charging from all sides. If he doesn't do that, he's dead, because look, the Masillian cav have finally realized their error, and are coming back to win them the game. He's got 2 Cartly Axemen. He definitely has the material to win the game with these Persian cav alive and healthy. And this Royal Cataphract and Eastern Cataphract, the 2 best units on the field, still healthy. However, this Masillian Hoplite's going to get to the red line, and that's going to make it ever so hard, so much harder anyway, to catch them, because they're going to be up against the red line and can't really be flanked. Now he's in full flight, and that's basically the game over, because the red line is far away, but he can't escape these cav that have come back to the field. Losing the slinger is not the end of the world. But I think the problem now is the Masillian forces have been condensed. Before then, they were split into 2 very different groups, one here, and he had the opportunity to smash through this one, which had the better units, like the cav and the rest of the infantry, leaving only 2 Masillian hoplites alive. So that would have been a crucial point. Now they're on the chase though. He's going to go for it. He's going to get a couple kills here. That's smart. I think he should engage. That would be my idea would be engaged. Just straight up use your 2 Cartly Axemen, fight them head on. Well, he has some hoplites, yeah, and they're good. Although this Persian Cav flank is deadly, really smart. Needs to be able to kill this unit though, this Massilian Cav, and he can with this one charge, but not gonna get charged here with his Carly Axeman's a problem. And he's gonna sacrifice these two spears to save his Carly. A good idea there. But why are his Cataphracts just running away? Like, they're the strongest units on the field right now. They can actually crush any unit they want to right now. They can pick a target and say, this unit will die, and that unit will die from the Cataphracts. And they don't lose this Massilian Cav because they're terrible against missiles. They can get into here, they won't win. Cartly Axeman against, or marked up against the Cav. This is a good engagement. I like the Cartly Axeman against the Massilian hoplites. It's a matchup I'd be looking for as Armenia, so I'm okay with this. But literally, this one Cav is in a better position than all the enemy Cav, chasing away like so far. However, it has brought two Massilian hoplites out of the fray, so that's good. The Hippias Lancer, or the Massilian hoplite gen is still alive, and a couple of Cav units, but nothing much. Just retreat the Eastern Infantry. Here, I think you should just block. Okay, so you've got this fight, that's fine. Other other Cartly Axeman defends your flank. And then the Cav defends this flank. But he doesn't have much time. He should have charged these units. They're Celtic warriors and axe warriors maybe. Yeah, Celtic and axe warrior, just straight up charge through. You have the most powerful unit in the game. At 51 out of 60 men, hasn't done anything the entire game. Might as well do this. Crush this flank. And look, he's gonna go for it, but so late. Oh, he's trying to run away though. Bobi trying to run away, he's gonna get himself caught, and javelins, whatever. Royal Cataphracts don't care. They will smash, and use your Cataphract in conjunction with that. Although his Cataphract is bogged down, it's doing some work. It's defending this entire flank. So instead of putting his Cataphracts on this flank and defending this flank, he's actually done the better idea, which was Cataphracts through here, partly through this flank. But his Cartly Axeman's slowly getting overwhelmed. He needs to win this flank, and fast. He needs to win this area here, where these units are going to do a lot of good charge in here. Back out now, he can back out. His Royal Cataphract chasing. Oh, crucial. I should have done that. I should have went for that charge there. But look at this devastating charge from these Persian Cav. They've caught these Cav in a place they don't want to be. And so it's still going to be super close. He has the potential to win this. He has horse archers alive, and if these slingers come back, and they will, he can just skirmish the endgame if he kills these slingers, and it looks like they're almost routed. He just needs to pull these Persian Cav out, because they're not doing anything after the charge, and just rout these slingers, and then run away. And he has his Royal Cataphract, but the Royal Cataphract slowly dying here. It is engaged here, but it will escape, and it'll be fine. However, he didn't really do enough against these slingers to win him the battle, I think. He needs to rout them with this horse archer by just chasing them down. And then use his slingers. He has 3 slingers. Probably have a lot of ammo to win the rest of the battle. Really a good hold by these Cartly Axemen, but they're going to die in a second here. And the Massilian hoplites are doing a beautiful job holding out against these Cartly Axemen and eventually beating them. Here, Axe Warriors in the back of Cartly, like I said, Axe Warriors are super good against Cartly Axemen. Because the Cartly Axemen has 82 armor, or 80 armor. So they'll do a ton of damage here. Meanwhile, these slingers are doing nothing when they could be killing this Massilian hoplite with the other slinger and the horse archer. This would be good start to winning the battle here. But there's still too much left on the field, I'd say, for Massilia, especially this slinger. And he's going to go in for a charge, he should. He needs to kill these 2 slingers. He's actually going to get the charge in here with the Persian Cav, so it's a good start. Only 8 men though, he needs to recycle that charge. His sacrifice his Royal Cataphract here. He can actually escape with it if he really tries here. He's using the second wind. He needs the second wind. I guess they're fresh, aren't they? Yeah, so he can definitely escape, and he actually has done this beautifully. I don't think they'll rout, and his Persian Cav partners have done excellently. This is so good late game strategy, and he should rotate all of his Cav over here, kill this guy, or kill this guy. You gotta choose, and you have to choose quickly. But yeah, that's the decision you have to make. You should also sacrifice this horse archer. Like, you should chase these guys off the field. Gotta do better with these 3 slingers to kill this unit. They can do it by themselves, I think. They are red health. Did the general just die? I don't think so. Yeah, just shot casualties sustained. So yeah, great job from these horse archers killing these guys here. And this Cartly Axeman is doing so much work, but it's gotta be helped out with these Persian Cav exactly right here. Like, these Cartly Axemen will last a little bit longer. If he can get his general over here and second win them, that'd be even better. Can't lose this horse archer, he won't. Great charge in here, although the friendly fire is a bit worrying. Yeah, he's gonna lose this unit anyway, so I guess it was worth it. Meanwhile, yeah, doing a little bit of damage. I honestly don't even worry about this Masillian hoplite. The main fight is here where the general is at. If you can kill the gen, you can win this game still, because these axe warriors will rout. But I don't see the possibility right now. Oh, but this Masillian hoplite's actually retreating, allowing these Cartly axemen to potentially beat these axe warriors. But I'm not sure about the ammo count. I really think it's not winnable, I would say. Because these Masillian hoplites are also healthy. All 4 remain on the battlefield. And there's just not enough shot cav. If you're going to have horse archers and slingers in the late game, you're going to need some more shot cav just to help you win it. Royal Cataphracts did okay, but didn't justify their cross. Great charge going to come in here though. And just at the last as well, before his guys rout. These Cartly axemen, so now he's got to get them out because nothing prevents chase from happening. They are going to get out here. And this blob is exactly what these horse archers would like to see. They need to be on heavy shot, and they are. Excellent play there, using heavy shot. But it's too late. He's got himself caught here. I don't know how he's caught all the slingers. Oh, I guess they just routed. That sucks. This is not possible to be won anymore. Massilia will win on the glorious work of their hoplites. Really well played to the hoplites. They did not rout. And consistently managed to like keep tracking down enemy infantry. I really think the crucial moment was either in the beginning of the fight when the fight was here and here. If Morr had rotated more units into here, could have won, and later when the fight was like here and here, should have just committed earlier. I think that would have been a massive help. Trying to kill off this one hoplite, but it is basically worthless. You can see the box up here, I guess. Facing nothing, but Bobi will just. I don't think there's even enough ammo to kill these Masillian hoplites. They're exhausted, but I presume that the horse archers are running out of ammo. Although they were on fire a little off for so long, they might have a little bit of ammo. You don't want to charge your general in here unless he's just admitting defeat. Look, they all got stuck up on the. I don't know why, actually. Yeah, we can just watch here. Did the general just die? Yeah. Their valiant general has fallen and caused their troops much hardship. Nothing can be done now. These guys just hiding in the marsh here. Cool looking Masillian hoplites. Anyway, these horse archers will try their best at performing a back shooting. But the Masillians are 100 men, so they will not die. Killing a couple men. Oh, and somehow they got the slingers got caught by this one dude over here and this guy. These heroes almost routed the slingers. Looks like they killed 2 slingers though, for sure. These guys are still have ammo. Yeah, I'll just fast forward because the end is nigh. So it's a really interesting battle. I think that split from Morr had potential, but didn't use the split properly. Like, he didn't use the split well enough to actually win in the game. Like, the split could have worked because Bobi committed all of his men to his left flank, leaving just a small contingent on the right, and had Morr just like came over with all his men, all his cav at least, to the right flank, his right, and Bobi's left, he could have crushed the hoplite corps and the general and the cav, leaving just these slingers alive, and it wouldn't have been enough to, and a couple of hoplites, which wouldn't have been enough to kill off these Cartly axemen. There's like 2 remaining. Going through the kills here, you can see hoplites did everything, and Masillian cav too, and I guess the Hippais Lancers as well. Basically did most of it, and the Axe and Celtic were generally ineffective. Just 2 units did well. I guess they lasted the longest. But these hoplites got a ton of kills and all survived in healthy strength. That's the key. It's not like they got a lot of kills and died. They were still alive at the end of the game, and having hoplites is like a great counter when they just have slingers, because the high armor and the ability to defend against the cav as well. On this side, you can see Cartly axemen did really well. Again, they were going to be really effective against the hoplites, and they did a lot of hold-up play, which was really good, and the Royal Cataphracts and Eastern Cataphracts and one Persian Cab did well, but I think a couple of the other Persian Cab got caught, and his slingers didn't do enough work. They needed to be saved till the late game. I'm like, sure, you can shoot the enemy cab during the main fight, but like, they died and lost a lot of ammo because of that. So, in the late game, there was like nothing left. So, that was a really close game, though. Really fun to watch. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you next time.